Why am I returning my Mac Mini M1? Maybe because I got another one? Let's talk about it. The main reason why I decided to return my Mac Mini M1 was because it didn't have enough memory for my workflow for the programs that I actually constantly use, like Google Chrome, Final Cut Pro, and many other plugins that I actually have installed in like my MacBook Pro. And I'm gonna show you in the Mac Mini, if you're a content creator, why you should not get the 8GB version. You should get always the 16GB version if you're a content creator or you plan to use many other programs. This is good for an entry level or for a regular customer that do not use many programs that will require a lot of memory usage. But I'm gonna show you in the Mac Mini, I'm gonna show you the activity monitor and how this affects your workflow. Okay guys, we are now in our Mac Mini M1 and we're running macOS Big Sur at the latest version, that is 11.5. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is the 8GB version, and I'm gonna show you right now the activity monitor so you can see how much memory is being utilized right now by the system. You can also check your CPU usage and the power consumption from your Mac Mini. Right now I'm in the memory tab, and as you can see, I'm utilizing around 4.49 gigabytes and is caching around 3.20 gigabytes of that memory. Also, you can see what is actually utilizing my memory and how much memory is actually being utilized by each app or plugin that is actually running on the background that you don't even know. In this process, I'm gonna push the memory to the max to see when we actually start using the swap cache. And what the swap cache does is actually writing files to your NVMe or your hard drive SSD, and it's gonna make the process a little bit slower when it's actually reading and writing to your memory and actually from your hard drive at the same time. So if you are writing a project or actually editing a video from your hard drive and it's actually utilizing your hard drive for memory, it's trying to do both things at the same time. So it's gonna make your system a little bit slower. One of the first tests that I'm gonna do is gonna open Google Chrome, because Google Chrome is one of those most intensive programs that utilizes memory. As I open Google Chrome, and as you can see right now, I'm in the Tech Gear Talk channel. This is Sagi's channel. He also talk about gear and everything related with tech products. So if you don't know who he is or you haven't checked his content, I'm gonna have a link in the description below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to his channel, make sure you do so, because he actually makes really good content. And also he helped me out to do part of this video because we did some tests between my Mac Mini M1 and his Mac Air M1 and his MacBook Pro 16-inch to compare and actually see at what point the memory swap was being utilized. So huge shout out to Sagi and thanks for the help. Now we're gonna proceed and check the activity monitor. And as you can see, I'm already at 5.87 gigabytes of memory that is being utilized on the system. And if we check at the activity monitor, you can see that actually Google Chrome is using around 5 of those tabs. So we know that Google Chrome is really reliable on memory usage. So now I'm gonna proceed and open Final Cut Pro. That is the program that I use to edit my videos. And I'm gonna open it through Rosetta because Motion VFX, that is one of the plugins that I use with Final Cut Pro, it needs to be utilized by Rosetta because it still doesn't have plugins that are compatible with the M1. So as I open, you see that a couple tabs open from the command prompt that is going to be utilizing just a little bit more memory. And we are going to see how much memory actually is being utilized by Final Cut Pro. You might not see a difference until you actually see a playback of a video. Now, if we open the activity monitor, as I just said, you can see that the memory usage hasn't changed. We're still using 5.57 gigabytes of memory. I'm just going to scroll back on the timeline and have that video playback. As we can see, the video is really clear, and once I start playing, it's going to start trying to buffer. As you can see, I lost quality on the video. So if I go to the activity monitor, you can see that I already jumped past 6 gigabytes of memory, leaving barely 1.5 gigs of memory available. So if we go to my YouTube channel and play back one of my videos, you can see that we are hitting that 7 gigabytes of memory. So boom, as you can see, 7.5, and it's already caching files. So you see how a playback and just playing some videos and trying to edit at the same time will start using that swap memory, making it harder when you are actually using plugins and trying to edit videos. So if you're a content creator, I will just recommend to get the 16 gigabyte memory version and not the entry level, that is the 8 gigabyte version. And that's the main reason why I decided just to return this one and just get the 16 gigabyte version. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Also leave a like to this video. And guys, this is why I'm returning the 8 gigabyte version. It's not made for content creation. It doesn't have enough memory to run too many programs like Final Cut Pro and Google Chrome at the same time, and maybe any other plugins that will actually make the computer slower because it's running out of memory. And if you got any questions on M1 devices, make sure that you leave it on the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give a like to this video. And if you want to check out more videos on my channel, make sure you check the playlist at the end of this video. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video.